31.
Achievement Test 1. Listening. Listen to 4 people speaking about education and decide whether each statement, 1 to 8, is true or false. Margaret.
Well, things are quite different nowadays, aren't they? I mean, when I left school, there was no way I'd have been able to go to university. But now, well, look at all the things you can do. We're thinking of moving to Spain when we retire, so I'd like to start learning Spanish now. I just can't understand how people can go and live in a foreign country without being able to speak the language. So, I've been doing some research on the internet to see what will fit into my schedule, given that I'm still working full-time. I have to say that I'm still in 2 minds about which option would suit me better, though. Given that I quite enjoy using the computer, I'm thinking about doing an online course, because that gives you a lot of flexibility, but then again, I wonder how much you can practice your speaking skills. So perhaps a face-to-face course would be better. I'm going to the local college next week and see what they can offer. And if there's an evening course at a suitable time, then I might just sign up for that.
Owen.
College isn't really my thing, because I don't like school. So why would I spend another 3 years studying? I'd only get bored. And anyway, what's the point if you can't get a job at the end of it all? My dad works for a construction company, and he says there are a couple of apprenticeships going there. I wouldn't mind doing something like that, because you learn a skill and you get money too. And everyone needs somewhere to live, so I guess I'd always have a job. Yeah, I'd like to give it a try. I don't know what qualifications I need, but Dad's going to get me an application form. I get my exam results next week, so fingers crossed I'll have what it takes. If I'm lucky, I should be able to start in the autumn.
Lisa.
I dropped out of uni a couple of years ago because I realised it wasn't the right thing for me. I kind of went along with what my parents wanted me to do. They're both doctors, so I guess they just assumed that I'd become a doctor too. Don't get me wrong, I think it's an amazing profession to be in, and I know that both Mum and Dad are really focused and brilliant, but it just wasn't for me. I struggled and didn't want to let them down, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's right for you. Now that I've had a couple of years off, I feel much better, and I have decided to go back and do a degree in archaeology. Who knows if it'll lead to a job, but at least I'll be spending 3 years doing something I feel passionate about.
Tom.
A brochure from the local college arrived through the post the other day. Normally I just throw stuff like that away, but something made me take a look and I couldn't believe how many courses there are. Honestly, anything from dressmaking to Hindi, photography to horticulture, it's just brilliant. I haven't lived in the area long, so I reckon it'll be a good way to get to know like-minded people, so I've signed up for a cookery course. I didn't want anything too heavy, if you know what I mean. I have to use my brain all day, so it'll be fun to learn something new without having to think too much. The course is twice a week for 12 weeks. I decided to opt for the beginners group, and who knows, after a couple of months, I might be having my first dinner party.